Okay, just a few words to your game today. The biggest surprise we had in the opening, maybe Hikaru, you can explain this. Your move E5 is it? It's okay. Against all the rules. Huh? You have.
Okay, I couldn't really figure out what I was doing because originally I didn't want to play this knight C5. I just wanted to go for some queen A5, rook C8, queen D8, H5, like normal dragon setup. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's a position, and started using too much time, so I just made a move.
Yeah, okay, but it's a great move for somehow you give after your move you have a backward D pawn, and you give him a wonderful square.
It's just a position. Just play position.
That's what you said in London. Okay.
Okay, but
how did you like this position?
No, I thought anyway. Why this is slightly better. It's not a big deal, but I mean I wasn't unhappy to see E5. But anyway, I guess the square in D5 doesn't I mean mean much since okay might maybe exchange anyway, and it's not targeting anything, but I think what was key was that I managed to get in bishop G5 and force F6.
Yeah, this was this position here after knight
because
C7.
If let's say bishop D4 here, and then like eventually takes on D5, CD5, it's really not much. But once I get him to play F6, then I have a target, and the bishop is dead on G7, and it should be much better for white.
Okay, so with bishop G5, this is a key moment. You were not provoking F6; you were more or less forcing F6.
Yeah.
There was no choice, no? And later we had another interesting decision after opening the C file. Can you explain your move bishop takes D4?
Well, I thought it was a nice moment to get it in while the queen could not take on D4. And anyway, I think, let's say, I mean, I didn't see really another plan.
To be honest, I expected rook takes C5.
Rook takes C5, then D C5, I thought. And
you think he takes with the pawn?
And
that's
then
interesting.
Black gets alive. Yes. I mean, then rook C8, bishop F8, and so on. I don't think I should do that. Mm-hmm. But I could go rook C1, then rook C8, F4, but I didn't really see what was my plan. So, but I think bishop D4 is nice.
No, it's very interesting. Hikaru, did you anticipate bishop takes D4, or did you expect this?
No, I underestimated bishop D4, rook C1. I mean, I think it's the best plan. Rook C1, rook C8. There's, I mean, no breakthrough.
No, for us here, bishop takes D4 looked like quite a surprising decision.
I think it's good.
It's the best move.
Rook C1 now, yeah. Rook C8, rook E1. I will push F4.
Yes,
H4.
That's
so
what I called the Karpov rule. You always have to exchange a pair of rooks before you get under an attack. No? And
okay, here. Well, after he took, I thought I might as well try and keep the C file, because with only one rook, well, I guess black can at some point provoke A3 or B3, and then I might be sort of tied down to protecting my pieces, and it's not so easy to blow open the king side. So okay, whatever. Rook C1.
Okay.
So yeah.
No,
rook F7.
Actually, there was only one more critical moment. No? This was this position here.
I mean, obviously, white is still much better.
Yeah, you are still slightly better, of course. No? Okay, now unfortunately, it seems you cannot prevent that.
Yeah, but I could go rook E8 and then rook E6.
We did not discuss this move. Okay, this is a very interesting move.
Yeah, let's say bishop D8.
The idea is to put the rook to E6, no?
Yeah.
Bishop D8.
Bishop D8.
And
maybe
rook E6 anyway.
Rook E6. Rook E6.
Never seen a rook like this before, eh?
Yeah.
Did you have something like this before?
No, it's not that big a deal. I mean, rook E7, then F4 perhaps.
Yes,
And,
you do not have to be afraid of your rook being
but
exchanged on
anyway,
e6.
I mean, with opposite color bishops, there are drawing chances, obviously. So it's not clear at all.
But it was worth a try, yes, really.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
I mean, even in what I did,
Yeah.
it's
So this rook e8 was a very interesting move. And later, we thought there were chances for you.
well. I mean,
this was
H5 is probably not good. I should try E5 perhaps. Yeah.
Queen A6 first.
Or queen
Yes,
E6
I
first.
got this suggestion as well. E5 is very interesting. And what's the main idea? Black takes with the d pawn?
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
And then I go check. And king G8, H5.
I
And
don't.
now if F5, then I think I can go D6.
Yes. If f5, then d6 and bishop c4. Yes. But there was a similar line. Can
Okay,
black
that's
queen
queen
takes
B2.
b2 here?
Queen B2, King H3.
And this move. No?
Yes, and then Bishop G6, I guess is forced.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is a draw or what? Or is it more?
I don't know. Maybe it's more. But maybe it's just a draw.
Okay, I'll probably take
Okay.
Take on G6, take Queen F6, King E8, H6, check D3.
Takes, check. Take the next pawn and h6, yes. And the king gets a fine square on
Yeah.
g4.
Okay, but anyway, this is worth a try. I mean, in the game, I
because
just
yeah,
couldn't get anything.
no, this defense with queen a1 worked in this other line. If you start, this is the most primitive line.
Yes, obviously. I should have thought I could do this.
That's
at
why I
first.
suggested it first. And after
And then
h5, now this,
Yeah, Queen B2 and Queen A1.
yeah, this looks good enough.
And if King G4, just Queen H1.
Yes, even after
Yes,
king
even after
g4,
This is
queen
what I actually missed
h1
first.
is, yes, okay.
So-
But so for you it was not an easy decision, Hikaru, because you had to consider all the things before you went rook f7. No?
Okay, well, I don't really have any other moves, though. Okay, I can... H4, I mean, basically what happens in the game will end up happening with rooks on the board, and it's probably losing if
No, I mean, black doesn't have a choice here to play rook.
Yeah,
I mean,
I have to.
if
You mean it's more or less forced to go for
Yeah,
rook f5?
absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise, I go H5 and good night.
And during the game, did you think about e4? Or
No, I didn't think about it at all. Obviously, I think of all these ideas, but you
Yes.
know, it's not that easy to calculate. And I thought,
of course, it's never easy to sacrifice one of your best pawns.
I played no, but it's thematic. But I just couldn't find the way. I mean, it's clear that White has a huge initiative, but I just couldn't find the way today.
Okay.
And I mean, after this, H4, Rook F8, take, King G7, H6. I kind of intended to go King H3.
For the bishop d8?
Yeah, Bishop D8, Queen F4.
Again, with the idea to break through to the e6 square.
The problem is just Queen C7, and
Wait, I can go queen takes b2, I think.
maybe, and then if Queen
Queen d2?
Queen D6, Queen D2. Yeah, this looks like a perpetual as well.
Yes, this is the classical perpetual. Okay, it was an interesting game. Nevertheless, I still want to know a little more about this position with the rook on e6. I find this a fascinating one.
It's a position. White's always a little bit better, so...
No, I like this move a lot. No, I did not see this so much during my analysis here.
Okay, but I mean,
It's combination.
yeah. But I mean, anyway, this rook E7. I don't know, F4. maybe just takes.
Queen c5.
I mean, I don't really have too many ideas here, so I mean, I can play on for.
Should be a draw, though.
You mean you can play on for ages, but there's no guarantee to win. Okay.
No, I mean, not guaranteed to win. I mean, there aren't many chances at all. I think.
Okay.
Because here, Black's king is very safe. So, and the pawn is not queening. And once I try to do something.
Okay. So this was not even a better chance, you think now? No?
Maybe.
Every position white's better. It's which.
I mean, it's better than what I played because at the end, you know, I have nothing. So, I mean, I probably have to go just queen f2 and then okay, queen c5, queen c7.
Okay. Thank you very much for being here. Good luck for your games tomorrow.